You send a message to someone you care about. They reply with one word, sure. And just like that, your brain switches on. Not, okay, cool. Instead, why just sure? No punctuation. No sounds good. Are they annoyed? Did I say something earlier? You read it again. You read it a third time. One word, and you've already opened a small investigation. If that feels familiar, this video is about you. This is the psychology of people who are too aware, people who notice too much. Not because you're trying to overthink, you're not choosing any of this. Your mind just picks up small signals other people walk straight past and then it refuses to put them down. And here's the part that usually gets missed. Not everything your mind flags is a fact. We'll come back to that. First, what's actually happening? It tends to run in three quiet steps. You notice a signal, a pause, a flat tone, a reply shorter than usual. Then your mind writes a story around it. Maybe they're upset with me. Then your body reacts to the story as if it's already true. Tight chest, restless, a small hum of dread over a text. Your heart can speed up over nothing. A coffee, a flight of stairs. And for a second, even that feels like proof something is wrong. Signal, story, stress. The signal might last half a second. The story can follow you the rest of the day. So, why do some people do this and others don't? Roughly two reasons. Some people simply have a more sensitive nervous system. They take in more detail from a room, a face, or a voice from the very start. It isn't a flaw, it's just turned up higher than it is in most people. For others, it was learned. If you grew up somewhere the mood could change without warning, you got good at reading the signs early. You learned which footsteps meant it was safe to come out and which meant stay quiet. Noticing kept you safe. The strange part is that the noticing doesn't switch off later, even when the danger is long gone. Calm room, calm life, and the radar is still running. And it doesn't only point outward, it turns around and watches you. You don't just feel something, you notice that you're feeling it. Then you question whether you're even allowed to. You feel low on an ordinary afternoon and start the cross examination. Why do I feel this? Is it justified? I have no real reason. What's wrong with me? There's a word for thinking about your own thinking, metacognition. Everyone does it sometimes. For you, it barely turns off. It's like dancing while watching yourself in a mirror. You might hit every step, but you can't feel the music. And it isn't only your own signals you carry. You walk into a room before anyone has said a word and already sense that something's off. A stiffness in the air, two people being a little too polite. A friend has a hard day and somehow you take it home. Their mood sits in your chest long after they've moved on. Most people notice how others feel. You soak it up. By the end of an ordinary day, you can feel worn out without having done anything that should have tired you, because quietly in the background, you were reading the whole room the entire time. Here's the part I want you to keep. Noticing something is not the same as being right about it. Your radar is real, but a reading is a guess, not a verdict. The short reply might be a long day, not a problem with you. The slow text might be a dead phone. The quiet friend might just be tired. Your mind treats every signal like evidence, when most of the time it's only noise wearing the costume of meaning. You're not wrong to notice. You're just not required to believe the worst version of what you noticed. That one shift changes things because it means you don't have to chase every signal to the ground. You can notice the pause and let it stay a pause. You can feel the worry and not build a courtroom around it. You're allowed to see something and decide it isn't yours to carry. Your mind doesn't need to go quiet. You probably couldn't make it quiet if you tried, and you'd lose something good if you did. The same attention that wears you out is also why you catch the things that matter, why people feel understood around you, and why so little slips past you. It doesn't need to switch off. It just needs permission to stop holding on to every single thing it picks up. So the next time someone replies, sure, you'll still notice. You'll just get to choose whether it's worth a story.